the Lord, because this video normally airs on Sunday at 4 p.m. It's what keeps us busy after we come out of church. So my name is Jane Mugure, and for today I'll go with the name Mama Prince because the video is all about motherhood experience. It is my story and being a mother of one for the last 5 years. Okay, we recently celebrated Prince's birthday. So I'll share a sneak peek of the video at the end. So you better watch the video until the end. Like, comment, share, and also subscribe if you haven't. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. So today I'll be talking about motherhood. It's been half a decade since I became a mother. You know, it's not real until now when you are at the maternity bed and you hear somebody crying and she's brought to you and you're like, okay, this is the fruit of my womb. This means I've brought life to this world and it's no longer about me. It's now about the two of us. So I think for me, every day at a time, I never really planned for anything. We just find ourselves, okay, we are growing. We've moved from this stage to the other. And of course, it comes with its own challenges. Sometimes good challenges, and sometimes you feel like, hey, I think I'm almost giving up. Okay, in the stage tuko sasa. I've tried to tell him I want to shoot, but he's still insisting on being around. So you can't ignore his presence. And now that we are talking about motherhood, these are some of the struggles, especially when people are working from home. And the kid doesn't know he's supposed to be quiet. Analia too. Anyway, there are some struggles I experienced when raising the boy, and there are some good moments. So I'll be talking about both. If you are a first-time mom, let me know, what was your experience? Were you prepared for it? What challenges did you encounter in your journey? And yeah, so let's get into it. Before you give birth, people usually give someone a lot of advices. This is what to expect during the labor day. This is what you're supposed to expect. When the baby comes, hold them like this, accept help. You are told a lot of different things based on people's experience. But for me, I feel, having come to this journey for 5 years, it's unique for every parent. What you experience must not necessarily be what I experience, and how your baby behaves must not necessarily be how my baby behaves. So it keeps on changing. Leo tuko this stage, tomorrow tuko another stage. Because for instance, when he was born and I'm on maternity leave, it was all about, do I have sufficient milk? Has he gone to the toilet? Amechanjiwa diapers? Then when you get back to work, you're looking forward to get home so that you know, was he changed? Ama amechomeka? Did he drink? Did he cry so much? And every other day, that faces out. It now gets to 6 months and you're like, okay, he's now started eating. It's more or less not about how much milk did he drink. Do you have sufficient milk as a mother? Because for like my case, I went back to work after 3.5 months. So it's to pump the milk, you put it in the freezer, then it will be warmed and you take it when you are at work. So he never really exclusively breastfed. So after 6 months now, as a working mom, you're so happy because you don't have to strain so much about drinking a lot so that you can produce more. And when he starts eating, pole pole too, vijiko, blended food, then with some point, he'll start eating by himself. You don't have to kumboda bondea. That was it. And you know, kids start kujua kukaa, like stable, at 6 months. And I remember there's a cousin to my son who was born like 3 months before him, and he started sitting. I think by the 5th month he was already strong, but for my son, his bones were a little bit weak, so by the 8th month bado hakuwa amejua kustabilize kuketi, hata ukijaribu kumkalisha hakai. And now it gets challenging because unaambiwa by this time mtoto anafaa kuwa ameketi, wako bado hajaketi. You go to hosi, you're told there's nothing we can do about weak bones, mpatie this kind of foods, these compliments, kunyweni supu sana as a mother, continue breastfeeding. But hey, unastuka because you are like, is my child really okay? Is he going to turn fine now that he's like 2 or 3 months late? But after 1 year akaanza kuketi. Haya, 1 year mtoto anafaa kwa sasa ameanza kutambaa, wako ndo ameanza kuketi, and you are like, hey? As much as tunasemanga comparison is the thief of all joy, as a mother you start feeling like, is everything okay? How will it turn out to be? But with time, hata kama ataanza kustep hizo step ndogo ndogo akiwa 1.5 years, una realize there was no big deal. It is only the majority who have to sit down by the 6th month, who have to walk by the 1st month. But mine, amewalk 1.5 years. So as long as amewalk, that one is still okay. Some people say that small kids cry a lot at night, but I think for my case, it was a totally different story. I don't recall a week or a longer time when I would say I haven't slept because my baby was crying the entire night. Ama pia God alijua mimi ni mtu wa kulala, nikilala nitajisikia wakati alamu imelia. So maybe he was crying and I don't know. That is what my sister tells me. But deep down I feel hakuna mtu anaweza kuwa amelala as a mother mtoto alie hapo kando na uski. So I've never had continuous sleepless nights because of a crying baby. I've never rushed to hospital at night because fever is too much. Actually, tumelala hosi tu mara moja. And hapo alikuwa ni mchana, nimeenda job na itwa fever imekuwa juu. So I think if I were to get a second born, nataka tu hiyo belly ya Prince, because it's unique in its own way. And story nakanga ikichange when you stop putting him diapers, inakuwa sasa unamtrain kutumia poti. That's another exciting challenge. Kuna kumtrain kuwalk. Every day you find, oh, there's something new I'm looking forward to. And you don't plan. It's the baby who comes with it. Unaona, yeah. Anaweza keti sasa. Kumbe anaweza kalia poti. Kumbe nikimshikilia mkono ataweza kutembea. And when he stops breastfeeding, of course, you remove him from your bed. Unamwekea kote yake huko, but in the same bedroom or in a different bedroom, depending on how you can afford. And as time goes by, you realize he now needs his own bedroom. He can do things by himself. He can, like for me, stage niko sahi, niko ile stage ya Prince. Kama schedule yangu ni tight, hata anaweza jipeleka kwa bafu. Anaweza jifungulia shower na aoge na ajipanguze. As long as umemtolea nguo, imagine atajidress up. And you never really know until school enda kumvalisha nguo unaona haya imekuwa kubwa. Ukimwacha hapo unapata guy. Si lazima nimkumbushe atoe uniform. Anajua akitoka shule anafaa atoe uniform. So every day tuna grow. Then at the moment I don't look forward to kukuja home kujua kama alikula. Ukimwekea chakula anajipea. Sasa na look forward to, hey, how was school today? Did you eat? Were you picked by the school bus? CBC iko aje? So masaa zangu jioni zinakuanga, hey, CBC inaningoja. And like those 4 or 3 years down the line when ilikuwa about, already maziwa inanichoma, naambiwa nafaa kuwa home mtoto wa akasak. One of the challenges that comes with having a baby, I feel, is the fact that when he's so young, you are inseparable. Akilia, utarudishiwa ushike mtoto wako. Hawezi kaa mahali peke yako. Itabidi ukae kama umemshika. Itabidi uende ukitembea na yeye kwa mgongo all the time. Mpaka siku yenyewe ataweza kujitembeza. Ama siku atakuwa mkubwa na unaweza muacha behind. Because there's a time I wouldn't go anywhere because... Okay, imagine sasa stress za mtoto. Muende maybe mwende Kinango, kuna baridi, akirudi atakuwa amepata homa, ama umpeleke kama ni Mombasa, akirudi amepata malaria. But for now, amekuwa mkubwa, naweza muacha. I can even go for a week and I'm not scared, because hata akipata challenge, he's in a position to call me aniambie, mom, this and this is happening, ama sijakula, ama so sina ile wasiwasi yenye nilikuwa nayo akikuwa mdogo. Saizi nikitaka kwenda Mombasa si lazima nibebane na yeye, ama hata tukienda na yeye I'm not so scared ati atakuwa mgonjwa. Mwili shakuwa strong, ashakuwa mkubwa. So it used to be a challenge, but when I look at it right now, I feel it was just a season. Hiyo ilikuwa ni season ya mimi na yeye tuko kimoja. But saizi we are independent. I can do my own stuff. Hata sometimes unamwambia let's go and he's like, no mama, I want to watch cartoon, I'm not going with you, I don't feel like going. Na wezi mforce. So I am learning to enjoy every season. Whatever comes, we embrace it. Because, as I said, one day at a time. A new day, a new dawn, a new challenge. It's normally said that we don't have a parenting manual, but there are some standard practices which have been adopted as the norm, and scientists have also given some facts about the child's development. My advice to any first-time mom is every child is different. Some may have delayed speech, some may delay walking, some may delay going to the toilet, but you realize with time they'll still walk. So your baby's journey is different. So learn with your baby. Ni kama on the job training. Learn with your own, because the riziko huko nje ni mob. And at times it gets confusing. You will feel frustrated. Especially when you know someone of the similar age with your baby is doing one or two, is 2 steps ahead of your baby. It gets draining because you are like, does he have a problem? Is this okay? Will he turn out to be, what do we call the name of those babies who have delayed development? I don't remember. Nikikumbuka nitawaambia. So, learn your journey is different and your baby is not the same as another baby. Most people don't really plan to get their firstborns. Even if you're married, you can never be sure that I'll conceive by April. It's God's doing. You may want it by April, it may happen, it may not happen. So babies normally come as a surprise. You just realize, okay, I'm pregnant. I remember when we were leaving campus, some people already had children, others were pregnant. And it looked like a big deal. It looked like they had done a big mistake. We were finding it weird, because how are you giving birth at a time when we are supposed to be looking for jobs? And then you realize after 1 or 2 years, every other year there is someone who is pregnant. There is a baby shower for one of our classmates. 5 years down the line, you realize actually by now whoever hasn't given a birth as a woman is delaying. Ako karibu kupitwa na wakati. So majority of us have not given birth. Some are even having second borns. Then una realize yule mtoto mwenye alizaliwa when we were finding it a big deal, maybe we had not even graduated, sahi akona second born. And now you start admiring that life. You're like, oh, you look so young to be having 2 babies. So I think it is different, and we don't have a specific way of knowing this is the right time. Unajipata tu, and again, our journeys are so different. It's not a must that you must do things in a particular protocol. You must graduate so that you give birth, so that you look for a job, or you look for a job, you get married. You can do it in your own way. You can get married and graduate later, give birth. Anyway, there is no particular protocol. Kila mtu ako unique in his own way. And your life is not my life. Everybody's journey is unique to him. So I'll leave you to watch a video of my son's birthday. Maybe a 1 minute video. I didn't capture a lot, especially while celebrating at home. So enjoy it. It's been 5 amazing years and I can only say I'm doing better. Especially the Premier Gang for supporting my work. When I see I've added a subscriber, when I see I have a new viewer, when I see a particular video has gone to 500 views, I feel so fulfilled. I feel so happy. I feel like, okay, you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. So that has been my motherhood experience. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down there below. Ata kama ni emoji. So that the YouTube algorithm can know my audience are engaging with me. So until next time, it's been fun, it's been good. Adios. Inshallah.